With Beelzebub, the Dark Lord who led the demonic invasion, temporarily killed, the intruders are retreating to their own dimension. But the portal is still active, and now new groups gather above the planet to secure the hellish portal, scavenge what resources are left on the planet, and seize control over the outpost. This battle continues from another one linked in the description. Turn 1. Shima Astros. These didn't really have a name, so I'll just go with that. The mech fires its rocket launcher at the Moon Elves, instantly blowing 3 of them away. Apparently they forgot that bailing is an option. The Astro Sniper focuses his efforts on the Grunt Major near the landing pad. His shot connects but isn't enough to kill the alien, instead launching it on top of the Goblin's Heavy Needler. The Astros get in range and fire upon the heroic Walker. But luckily there's an unsuspecting Ratchet already on his arm. A grenade is lobbed into the group of grunts on the ramp, but 3 of them manage to bail in time. The final one just stumbles and falls to the ground next to the grenade. It goes off and does no significant damage. 1 grunt is relieved, the others are pretty annoyed to have even made the effort to dodge. Grunts always start off with the explosions. The fuel rod gun's fuel rod goes off. Sadly, it's inside the weapon and not in front of the enemy. The explosion rips the gun apart, launches the heavy weapons grunt away, and knocks over the hero's goblin. At least the grunts on the ramp are a bit more successful, taking revenge on the guy who threw the grenade earlier. They also try and take out the Aton commando while they are at it, but a quick dodge roll leaves him safely behind a corpse. The goblin, heroically, gets up again and blows up another moon elf. Space Scorpions! Look, the flamethrower is going to burn the Vomask. Wait, I swear he was here 5 seconds ago. Ah well, no barbecued bugs today, I guess. One of the soldiers attempts to assassinate the Vomask captain, but fails to get through the alien's armor. The sniper shoots at the mech, but doesn't damage the machine. Trying to show how it's done, the hero leaps on top of one of the Vipers and uses it to jump towards the Shima Astro mech. She hits the machine, but doesn't manage to do anything, so she'll spend the rest of her life up there. Well, mostly. We'll come back to that later. Oh hey, we are getting some burning bugs today apparently. The Scorpion tank crawls through the remains of his combustive companion and vaporizes 1 drone on the bridge, setting a second one on fire. The Viper is also hit but doesn't really care. Looks like the Scorpions really don't like that mech. The Scorpion puts its stinger laser into the robot as well, nearly killing its hero in the process. One of the remaining soldiers unsuccessfully tries to do the same, killing the mech, that is, not the hero, while the final one loses his weapon trying to aim at a Viper. Aton System Authority. 2 grunts are shredded by the Aton Commando's pulse Gatling. Looks like he didn't enjoy their plasma beams flying towards him. His colleagues move up and fire at the remaining grunts, one missing completely, the other not dealing enough damage to get through the armor. Oh, did you think we're through with the self-inflicted explosions? Oh no, the scout crawler wants to join the firework and blows up its ion missile launcher. At least the pilot manages to hit the grunt goblin, but the mech is sturdy enough to not take any damage. Commander Galaxy snipes one of the Space Scorpions at the other side of the outpost. Why he thought that one was the biggest threat will remain a mystery. Vomarsk. 2 of the Vipers combine their plasma beams to melt through the goblin's armor, dealing 2 damage to the mech and cutting it off its legs. For some reason, no one thought that, oh, a hero nearly died, was a reason to take a picture, so you'll just have to take the goblin lying in the corner of the next pic. Also not pictured, 1 Viper pilot trying to shoot a horse and instead deactivating the saucer's graph engine, crashing the ship next to the goblin. The burning drone does what the Viper couldn't and kills the moon horse. Sadly for that drone, his friend with a heavy Arakan staff doesn't manage to hit the remaining moon elf. He hit something at least, that something being the burning drone's skull, which doesn't seem too resistant against plasma. If you think that the outcome of this situation pictured here is obvious, you underestimate the Viper's ability to fail miserably. Yes, it missed. Arakan staff up that swordbearer's butt and it missed. Good job, Viper. The remaining drones do strange things. Actually, one of them just commits murder, normal things here. The other one, trying to combine his shot with the first one, misses badly and nearly kills its own captain. But it realizes its mistake quickly enough and redshirts into its own shot. Not sure if that's legal, but it's a fascinating thing to watch. Not noticing that weird dance going on behind him, the captain climbs on top of the Scorpion and plasmas the last of the Moon Elves. So, yeah, they did a lot this battle. Space Duchies. The Scorpions getting cheese grated. No, wait, actually the hero misses somehow. The Dutch speeder speeds up the ramp towards the landing pad. Trying to shoot the nearest Viper, the pilot confuses the gun and thrust buttons and charges right off the landing pad. A lot of shooting happens, but other than a few already dead Moon Elves, no one gets hurt. During an intense sword battle, a Duchy manages to disarm her enemy and steal his sword. The rest of the Duchies attack the Scorpion tank. Two of them fail to shoot through its armor. The swordbearer manages to stab it with his sword and get his weapon stuck between the Scorpion's armor plates. Overwatch, turn 1. Turn 2. This flying guy is a maniac. Just wanted to let you know in advance, everything happening from now on is his fault. For now, he only does normal stuff, trying to whack the Scorpion hero off the mech. But the guy who had a Viper's Arakan up his arse a few seconds ago jumps atop the mech to catch the blade. Balancing that mech is getting really difficult. Another Scorpion Knight, the sniper, gets lasered to death by the mech. Heroically, the Astro hero leaps up to knock the Scorpion hero off the mech. Many guns are fired, one at the prone Scorpion hero and two at one of the grunts, but none of them do anything worth noting. The sniper, however, kills one more grunt. From the top rope! The mech leaps off the bridge and crushes the Scorpion hero. The final Scorpion soldier didn't feel like jumping in to help. He's still looking for his gun. And at this point my notes just say, so I'm guessing that something really hilariously dumb happened. Ah, would you look at that? My foreshadowing from the start of this turn will now become important again. Pro tip. If you're shooting flamethrowers at a d20, don't crit 4 times in a row. I think destroying that made someone mad. Someone with a lot of tentacles. The only way to end a weekend of Brikwars with pure insanity and someone making Brickthulu mad. Nope, not dealing with that. Mom, pick me up, I'm scared. The hero in his goblin calls for a phantom to evacuate him. Hey, what about us? The rest of the combatants don't want to figure out what Brickthulu does either and decide to hijack the ship. Fully loaded with everyone who isn't dead or a cephalopod, the dropship launches and leaves Frysa-11 behind. Final Overwatch. Hey big guy, do you want some hell honey? Aftermath. But why? What are you talking about? Take a fucking guess! Oh, yeah, that. I didn't do that. Yes, I know, but why would that other guy think it'd be a good idea to blow up a D20? I think that whole army was born yesterday, literally. Fair enough then. Well, at least they got the hell portal this time, I guess. I don't think anyone's gonna want to come back to this hellhole, though. Ah well, grab a few of those energy crystals and let's get out of here.